We'll let some people ask a few questions, then we'll be here. So let me just say this here. There is a possibility that this time next year, 50% of everybody's country be dead.
Everybody what?
50%, you can feel it. Huh? You know when you listen to Trump and them, that's a game. How is it everybody know but you? Huh? And when you hear him talking about what he's going to do for black folks, he's talking to white folks. There's a whole lot of white folks would not vote for him if they thought he was a racist. Because it's us, all they got to do to change that is say what he's going to do. It ain't got nothing to do with it. We have the power. Okay? We have the power. Okay? Hillary ain't no better than him, and they about to indict her on espionage. Okay? But y'all don't know that, because anybody, they tell you who to like. You like. Huh? Ain't a black person on this planet can make another black person a saint. And that don't bother you? Billions of black folks on the planet, but I don't have the right to make you a saint? But the ex-son of the slave master can? That's what the game is. And all that old mad bullshit. Let me give you an example. Can y'all hear about that?
Yes.
Okay, now let me show you something. Hey. Let me just show you, brother, I'm just trying to talk. Huh? If this lady is sitting here, and she got her new dress on, and she's sitting with some friends, and they got a new dress on, and a waiter come through here and stumble, and flour get on your outfit. I want y'all to hear this good. It didn't get inside of you, did it? Outside, right? Right. Now, in order for you to react negative, you have to create an acid inside your body. Huh? Or acid, which don't bother the one that tripped. Anytime you get mad, something, if y'all uncomfortable, when you get home tonight, put your 2 fingers here. And then laugh. Come on, laugh for me now. Now, you see those muscles that move? Those muscles will push all into your body that will heal you. Now, put it back there and frown. That set of muscles will put acid in your body that will destroy your nutrients. That's what this is about. It's that simple. That's simple. So I just said, thanks. Because what y'all learned tonight, you didn't learn it from me, it's already in you. And then y'all sitting here with children when they was 2 days old in another room, you could feel if they was happy or sad.
Yeah.
They didn't have to, it's a rhythm. Trees can't talk, but you go out here tonight and these trees is making noise and all the way down to the ground. That's the universe there. You better buckle down. All you gotta do is listen. Huh? That's all. The universal God that made you made the sun. Let me tell you something about the sun. If that sun lasted 12 noon, 1/10 billion of a second longer, everything down here burned up. Huh? And y'all worried about some white man? Huh? You totally ignore the power. Huh? Now, you better change it or you kiss this shit goodbye. Because the universal God don't play.
Right.
You can't sweet talk and jive all that stuff with the universal God at all. So again, I'm saying to you, it's in you. You hear it. You hear it. You feel it. And you need to go to Walmart. They know where everything is. And they never finish school. Huh? This is who you are. This is who you are. And you know it. This. When you was a little girl, did you have a best friend? Do you remember her name?
Not really. I had enough brothers and sisters.
Okay, and I didn't ask for one question. I want to hear
I sure
friend?
did, yes.
What was their name?
Her name is Donna.
Dinah. Best friend. Your mama and daddy paid the house notes, the car notes. If you got sick, whatever it took, but they wasn't your best friend because there's a God thing up here that tell you who they really are. That's why you get the best friend that ain't got that bullshit. That's what it's about. Huh? And you have the power to change that. You have the power to change that. When you walk down the street, you gonna get a gun? Huh? To help yourself? A gun? Not a woman in here can get pregnant, and all the mighty armies in the world can't come together and keep that baby in you. And you not betting on that for us? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. So somewhere inside of you, you know, all kind of stuff can happen to us. But one of the most frightening things to me is my little 4-year-old grandson 2 years ago came to me and said, "Granddad, me and my daddy, we're gonna blow up the Jefferson Memorial." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because Thomas Jefferson is a bad man." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because he owned people." I didn't know that when I was 4 years old. These crackers had thought me he was some hero with the help of my parents. But this young boy knew. Y'all bring niggas to Washington, D.C. to see the Washington Monument? When you did that off taking them to your grandmother's grave, she had more to do with liberation than they did. So that's who you are. That's who you are. No more, no less. That's who you are. And understand that. Huh? Any of y'all remember when the government gave me the worst form of cancer you could have? Anybody remember that? And you know what I did? Huh?
Talk to him.
No, not quite.
Talk to him.
Change your diet.
Told you to leave 72 hours. You fasting. Talk to God. You fasting.
Let me just tell you. My son's a doctor. So I asked him to, let me tell you how I found it. Let me tell you how I found it. I had this hernia I've had since I was 9 years old. So I told my son I'd be by the hospital and let you check this hernia out. I go there and the x-ray machine is malfunctioning. So he said, "Don't worry about it. I'll give you MRI. I get the MRI. I go, my son called me 2 days, "Dad, you got to get over here. The people who makes these MRIs and service this hospital, they just came by." Now, my son know I'm looking for a hernia. So when he get the MRI, he look for a hernia. The folks that come in there that make it, they said, "We understand you had a celebrity in here. So yeah, can we see the pictures?" They looked at the whole pictures and saw the cancer. That's how the universal God works. It don't need you. Child didn't come from you, it came through you. And when you understand that. So I go and I said, "Hey, something ain't right." Before I came here the other day to get this, I walked 10 miles. So whatever I got, they just put it there. So here's what I did. I said to my son, I said, "Don't show this to your mother till after your sister get married." So I showed her the report, and here's what she said to me. She said, "I can't believe they did this." She started crying. I said, "First, I'm gonna leave the house." "You gonna cry? Like that's gonna help something?" I said, "You know better than that. First, let me tell you who I am. If my son needed money to go to college," where's Charlene? She still here?
I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Needed money to go to college because I'd been in Vietnam for 9 months. And Bert Lee said, "What you need?" I said, "I don't know. You give me a check for $50,000. We at the King festivity before his birthday was a holiday. Jose Williams came in, and then white folks had just beat him up, in Forsyth County. Okay? And he said, we're going back in 2 weeks. We need to raise money. I signed a check and gave it here. This movement's bigger than my son and my daughter. Huh? When them damn Americans send your ass to war, you don't worry about your family, nigga. But when it comes my turn to be liberated, well, thank God. Because of what black folks was able to do for me. I don't have to take that choice. I don't have to take that choice at all. And it ain't no one person. So after I finished talking to my wife, I went out in the back of the farm. And I talked to God the same way I talk to a friend. I said, hey, Champo, you really messed up. Now, God, I know there's a lot of niggas that deserve cancer, but I'm not one of them.
That's right.
Now, if you want me to give you a list of 12 niggas, and you need some of them close at home, I can do that too.
That's right.
And then I talk to cancer. So you don't know who my mother and father is. Huh? That made every grain of sand on the planet. Huh? Every drop of water in the ocean. Huh? That's my daddy and my mama. I don't know what you look like. I ain't never messed with you. You ain't gonna mess with me. And I said this, I'm gonna give you 3 days to get out of here or I'm gonna roll on you. It's simple. Came back and told Joe Madison. Joe Madison mentioned on the radio. On the 3rd day, a white doctor called me, Dr. Krishna. Said, I heard Joe Madison talking about you on the show. Said, El Salvador, there's some water come down on the stream that heals everything. 5 days later, I'm cured. Okay? All of them know you don't need to clap. That's like you got $1 million in the bank and somebody telling you clap, nigga, that was your money. You born with this gift.
Right.
Sometimes you just have to meet the right person.
Yes, right.
That's who you are.
Yes.
That's who you are. You got a son that's 5 years old, and you come home, that nigga got a strange look on his face. And you say, son, something wrong with you? See, I'm just wondering how I'm going to get my dinner tonight. He makes you mad. That's your job. Well, anytime you got to wonder, you make God mad. God said, that's my job. Huh? That's all. I ain't asked you for nothing. That's my job. That's what this is about. You born with it. Huh? All the banks is fixing to close. Now you don't have to be smart to understand that. Anytime you see white folks on TV talking about buy 1 suit, get 7 free. Are you crazy? Any of y'all ever stop by them hotels, those sweet hotels? Free breakfast? When you go in, they don't even check and see if you in the hotel.
Right.
You know why? They ain't worried about you. They know a white boy burn this country down to the ground when the food gets short. How many of y'all in here ever heard of Marie Antoinette? Huh? She was Queen of France. Huh? Niggas that can't even read or write have heard about her. She said, let them eat cake. I ain't never met a nigga that didn't like cake. But you better not tell me I got to eat that. Something comes over me. And when they got through in France, they had stomped her to death and burned France down to the ground. Okay, that's who you are. That's what this is about. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. And then they tell you a whore. What's a whore? Whore, sell up, no. Anybody sell their talent. So if you're a school teacher, you president of a bank, you a whore. You didn't do it for free. That's what this is. But they're gonna sit the roof. Ooh, you niggas so talk bad English. Oh, well, let me tell you something, white boy. When I came over here, I wasn't speaking nothing but pure Swahili. So whatever English I talk, I learned from you. I wasn't speaking English. And I heard you say, go over yonder and get that bell cop and bring it over. Yeah, and I've been talking like you ever since. But they're gonna let them blame that on you. Huh? On you. That's who you are. And once you understand that, white boy told me that she ugly. And I see something in you that is so, but I can't call it beauty because that's reserved for him. So I said, you are strong, sister. We're the only man on the planet that call our woman strong and call our automobile beautiful. I mean, think about that. Is there any doubt why the cops will shoot niggas in the head 40 times, but they never shot a nigga's car? Because they know how I feel about my car. You strong and my car is beautiful. I bet not touch that nigga's car, he might kill him. Or they shoot his mom in the back of the head. See how it works? I'm 84 years old. I lived in Chicago 20 years. Niggas couldn't be born in the cemetery, but Al Capone could. So we went over the fence. Went over the fence. He said, no, we're not tolerating this. And that's all it is. Not mad, not evil, not nothing. And everything. All you gotta do is look at TV and look how scared white folks are. And if y'all here have never been to happy hour, that's for white, ain't for niggas. Them happy hour prices, niggas done had them prices for 35 years. But you go there, and you know one thing, white folks ain't happy. Ain't no white folks happy at happy hour. You don't hear nobody laughing at happy hour. Why? They scared. You old black folks know the 3 lowest things on the chicken is the feet, the neck, the feet, the neck, and the wing. So when that white boy come in there and want 22 chicken wings, he just messed up 11 chickens. Now here, I'm sitting next to the white lady. You my lady. And you order apple martini. Apple martini. See, that's the champagne you can't order no more. The chicken wings is that steak you can't order no more. So you sitting there eating chicken wings and drinking the apple martini. And you got to look at it. Because that apple martini, she got like 24 olives in it. Don't that sound like dinner? and 20 of them little onions. And then they leave their food. That's what this is going through. We're at the same state. Hitler, the Romans, was in right before they fell. But you don't feel it because you part of it. It's over. Okay? And if you don't know how to prep, if you got medicine, and you tell your doctor to give you 3 months supply of everything fixing to close down. That's why these white folks is acting funny. That's why they talk about be nice. All the ones that niggas say black matters too. And then that cracker say, all life matters. You didn't say it before I said it. So why are you saying it now? Had I not said black life matters, you wouldn't have cared. And I said early tonight, any of y'all that have watched these white cops shoot black young folks down like dogs, and nobody cares. Had them been dogs, white women would have burnt down the police station. I live around rich white folks. My neighbor across the pond is a Steinway piano air. Up the hill is Ocean Spray. So what I'm telling you now, I didn't read it. Them white folks will hire a nanny to change their baby's diaper, but walk their own dog and pick up the dog shit. Did you hear what I said? They don't change the baby diaper, but the dog. Wow. Y'all don't understand what we dealing with? I got a friend of mine, Hormel, that owns Hormel's meat packet. I called him 2 weeks ago. He makes spam. I called him to find out what white folks are going through. I said, what's the spam look like? He said, we just opened up 3 more companies. That's white folks. man. In 19, that's you, Lord? In 1960, we did a survey. I lived in Chicago, it's in the county of Cook. So we did a survey in Chicago, the county of Cook. And 98% of all the dog foods was sold in Cook County, where niggas don't live. But 93% of the dog food was sold in Chicago. Okay, now what did that mean? That means grandma is eating dog food. Now before you frown, there's more rigid laws on making dog food than hamburger meat. You hear me? But, so I ran across the guy and said, man, I'll give you $1,000 if you can take me to somebody that eat dog food. 2 days, he said, I found it. I said, okay. So I go there. And on Saturday, they have a sale on dog food. 10 cans for $1. So when I look in the pantry, the label's cut off because I don't want to eat nothing. There's a picture of a dog on it. And y'all don't know she's going through that.
Right.
It's grandma. And she opens it up and she makes it like corned beef hash. Huh? So I sit there and ate it with her. Ate it with her. And then I left there knowing what they going through. Y'all live with niggas and the niggas look evil. Look at them niggas, their mouth all bent and crooked. Huh? You wasn't born like that.
Right.
And you can do something. And all you got to do is just smile when you pass them. That's all. Niggas standing out there asking you for some money. All you gonna do is buy some whiskey. So what, nigga? The universal God, when you reach in your purse or your pocket and take that dollar out, that's when God gives you credit, not when the nigga buy some whiskey.
That's right.
Huh? That's what it's about. Go to school, reading a goddamn book and get scared. Huh? You can burn the book, but the book can't burn you. How you scared of a damn book? This is what this is about. And you have that power. And what y'all need to do is just go home and ease into the bathroom and look in the mirror. And stay there till you see what God sees. Your beauty. Huh? What God called beautiful, the white boy called glam. I knew Lena Holmes. The last 15 years of her life, she couldn't come out the house. Why? Because they were selling glamour. Beauty don't never leave. Glamour do. So if you walk down the street and saw her, you wouldn't recognize it. Okay. And if that's what y'all fighting for, go to bed tonight. Before you go to bed, wipe that shit off your face. And then look in the mirror. And keep looking until you see the beauty that God made. Okay. It's there, it never leaves. Your mind fall, get up. It's that simple. That's who you are. I could feel it in the room. Huh? I'm sure some people came in there sick tonight and left feeling good because you was giving off healing. Healing. Nigga got to be crazy to listen to a blues song. You crazy? Why you gonna leave song talking about somebody that left you? My baby just left me. You're a 9-year-old child talking about baby that left me.
Anybody cars? Move it.
Y'all go get y'all's car out the
Oh, wait, hold it. Wait a minute. They said they moving cars. They don't need 20 people who's saying shit and they can't even hear you. So say it again. One person. What did you say, miss, back there? That's all. That's all it takes. It's that simple.
On what lot? Should I go check our lot?
Here's what y'all can go move the car without talking. Okay? Did you hear me?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, now, if you have a question, raise your hand. It's paying them niggas to burn houses. You hear me? How do we as a black person do something different for Halloween in Detroit that niggas don't do all over the country? That's what that was about. Huh? Now that it's gone, I don't have to pay taxes. It's white folks here. And you don't have to worry about it. Just know who you are. When you walk down the street, can't nobody bother you. Huh? Sick the God on like you sick a dog. Yeah, man, I know it. Tell you, you don't pray to God when you gamble. That sounds good to me. Now you young folks don't remember this. About 10 years ago, when the Powerball went up to 600 million, you talk about a nigga praying. I said, God, let me apologize to my mama. Well, she didn't believe a nigga should pray. When you gamble, mama did. Huh? But I am telling you now, not only am I praying to win the Powerball, I ain't talking about winning the Powerball with 6 other people. I can do that without prayer. I want to win the Powerball by myself. Now you can't lie to God, the real one. And I say, God, now, I've been with this black woman 46 years, 56 now. And I said, you know my heart. You know what I'm gonna do if I win it. But I said, now I got one little problem. I don't think I'll leave Lily. But God, I ain't never had 600 million. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. Huh? Don't be giving me no smoke from shit I already told you. I don't know. When you got money, things look different. I walk in the house and see Lil, what's wrong with your back? Oh, nigga, you know I've had this hump in my back ever since we've been back. It's my first time seeing it, dude. Somewhere. It's that simple. That's simple. That's simple. That's who you are. And some of us know who you are. And just because you don't know, that's not going to put fall on our thing. Leave here. Leave it. Now, I'm not going to tell you, Lil, and call that old ignorant brother you ain't talked to in 50 years. But you can send him that forgiveness. And then no matter who did what or what, don't make no difference. Just throw it out there. And then something happens to you. To you. Huh? That's who you are. And then look at these children and keep your mouth shut. Do you know more black folks will die in the next 6 months from eating bacon than will OD in hard drugs in 5 years?
Yes, sir.
Did you know that?
Yes, sir.
How? Sugar diabetes. Because you hooked on sugar and strokes kill more black folks in one day than all the OD cases happen in 5 years. And you don't know that. That's who you are. Just listen to it. Drink water. Water. And then things change. Now, let me leave you with this, and I'll take one more question. Listen, you want to lose weight? Well, let me tell you how you lose it. You don't have to go nowhere. First, remember, stop saying all that bullshit. I don't know why I'm gaining this weight, I ain't eating nothing. Start next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. For a week.
Chrysler 200 with white plates, white Chrysler 200 Georgia plates. You gotta move that car so get towed. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Now, hear me. Hear me. eat nothing but apples for a week. Nothing else. And don't tell nobody. And when they start saying, girl, what are you doing? Apple. All you want. You niggas get ready to go on the fast, I mean a diet, and you eat up everything. So by the time you get ready, so you ain't hungry. But 3 days later, that monkey hit you. Apples. Apples. All you want. And this stuff about organic food, huh? You can't afford it. Why? If you got an old 50-year-old Ford, and I put a new motor in it, you use half the gas. It's the same thing with organic shit. Now instead of eating 10 potatoes, all you need is 2. That's what it's about. But you so locked into the bullshit, you think it costs you much to eat wrong.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
Then you better. Let me tell you something now. The #1 cancer people in this country is vegetarians. Why? They didn't know they wasn't supposed to eat soy. Now let's look at the universal God. Who made soy? George Washington Carver. Huh? George Washington Carver. Had never been around black folks till he went to Tuskegee. Huh? He went there. They thought he was gay. Y'all know the story? They thought he was gay because his high-pitched voice and there's no association with women. Them crackers that adopted him and carried him to Iowa castrated him so he couldn't have nothing to do with their daughters. And the universal God said, don't worry about it. That ain't your job. That ain't your job. He invented soybean. And if you ask that nigga, can you do something to get even with him? The nigga would have said no. And that's what he's supposed to say. If I'm 5 years old and you my daddy, and somebody jump on me, I'm not supposed to go out there and fight them. You're supposed to go. That's what the universal God is saying. That's what the universal God is saying to you. Now, it's that simple. So after you get through the first week, how many of y'all know? If not, you can Google one of the quick things to give her the cancer, sugar, diabetes, it's collard greens. And y'all know that? But they can't be cooked. Gorilla, elephant, rhinoceros, they don't eat cooked food. And when they told you them niggas up at Jonestown was drinking the Kool-Aid with cyanide in it, and the dogs, nigga, you can't get a dog to drink straight Kool-Aid. Less alone with cyanide in it. Okay? They were poisoned. They were killed. Old black folk that we messed them up so bad. They want to go with some stranger to the promised land. I heard all them songs when I was a little boy. You got shoes? What's the next one?
We got shoes. All got children got shoes.
Once what? What you say? Once we get where?
Once you get
You
to
got to
heaven.
die, nigga. Look at the Baptist hymn. Most of them songs is about death. About death. Huh? I'm a little boy, and niggas saying about milk and honey. Y'all ever hear that shit? Man, when I got old enough, I bought me some milk and I bought some honey. The shit don't taste good. It do not taste good. So again, the way you walk, I can feel your spirit. The way your head moves, I can feel your spirit. I'm born with that. White folk can't take that from me. At all. At all. So that's who you are. When you leave here, know that. Don't use God's name in vain. You know what my ignorant parents taught me? You say God damn. God means power. Nothing else. Power. That's why they call the mob the Godfather. Y'all don't say nothing about it. So something in your spirit say they right. God damn. You have children?
I have 4.
4, okay. So in your belly, huh? That water is bottled up, and that's the damn. So we go out to the lake now and dam up the lake. We get electric. Okay? God is the power made from the dam, your belly. Huh? When you use God's name in vain, God's name is I am. So when you niggas be in the Baptist church and singing that all them songs and at the end say, Amen, you saying, I am. That's what you say. Now if you know that, why don't you just go to it? I am. When I first learned it, shit, I go sit in front of the bank all night, just saying, I am. You know? But niggas and white folk, y'all can be so ignorant, y'all go in the bank and take a pencil. No money. The bank got all the money, they can't close the door. You go in there and steal a pencil. Somebody. See how it works? That. And it's your job to sit and look at the mirror till you see yourself as beautiful as God made you. Because you didn't come here ugly. Somebody told you were. Good pussy. You ever had a nigga told you got good pussy? Ask him what is good pussy. Nigga, what's good pussy? I hear you saying it all the time, but nobody ever asked that. What's good pussy? What'd you say? Okay. A friend of mine called me. He said, man, I've been praying to God for this and I ain't getting none. I said, you pray for good pussy. And so we got one more question. Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Sebi, my name is Shanae. Nice to meet you.
Say it loud so they can hear you.
My name is Shanae. And my question is, can you tell us a little bit of information about your perspective of Dr. Sebi?
He was a government agent.
Wow. Let me step back.
You hear that? If you nasty enough and just ready to believe I come here and lie to you when I'll die for you, huh? Left eye, they killed her on his place. Okay? This nigga going to Supreme Court barefooted in winter case. And y'all don't see through that bullshit. Thurgood Marshall was a government agent. Okay? See, because you ain't gonna do nothing, you take anything this cracker gives to you. Okay? When they went back and got Alex Haley, that nigga ain't wrote none of that. Alex came out of naval intelligence. Sit there to make sure we can kill Malcolm. Did you hear me? Y'all saw the pictures. Malcolm on stage speaking and the nigga shooting up. When we make the give us the autopsy pictures, because that wasn't a federal crime, all the bullets in Malcolm go down. So why did they kill him? Because he hooked up with a brother in Nairobi named DePinto, one of the fine black minds in the history of the planet. And he's the one who said to Malcolm, we'll go and take racism to the doorsteps of the UN. Why do you say doorstep? Because I can keep you from getting in. I can't keep you from outside. And the day when Malcolm was shot in the head, same time they hit him, they shot DePinto in the head at the same time. And then you saw a movie, Malcolm. I want y'all to hear this good. If you didn't see it, go get it. Malcolm, they was conking his head. Huh? And the water been shut off. So they decided to take our hero, by a black director, and take him in the bathroom and put that nigga's head where people shit. That's what they felt about it. But watch this. In order for me to stick my head in the toilet to get water on my head, it would go in my nose and I'd drown. And after that movie, I was doing nothing but white colleges. After that movie, you didn't see no more X's. I never knew Malcolm when I was growing up. I didn't know he was a pimp, a hustler. Huh? And you didn't either. After they showed you that, you had a little bit less to think about now. Okay, that's what they can do with technology. And then y'all buy it. We used to laugh at them little sanctified girls. Couldn't wear lipstick. Couldn't wear makeup, couldn't wear pants. And now I go back home 60 years later, they're the only ones that ain't been killed. They're the only ones that are making sense. Huh? Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you an unfair question. If you had to make lipstick and it never been made before, what color would you make?
Red.
Red. Huh? Red. You hear that? Red. If you take all the women at this conference and get y'all naked and open up your legs and look up, it's red. The only other thing in your body that look like your vagina is the lips. This is this way, the other. So they got you walking down the street with a pussy and you wonder why I'm looking at you? Yeah! Men make lipstick but they don't wear it. Men make high heel shoes but they don't wear them. Huh?
That wasn't true.
I carried my wife to Russia with me. I've been going there every year. Carried the Russians. Any of y'all know about the artificial intelligence?
Yes, sir.
We think
You
we
may
know.
not. Y'all know it's out of control? Yeah. Okay. You can no longer tell that machine what to do and say, fuck you, and y'all don't know that. Huh? Right now, it got out of control, just like Frankenstein. He took a dead something out the grave and overshot him, and now that's what's happening now. And y'all don't know it. There was a time you tell that thing, take care of this child, I'll get back. It'll say, fuck you, and throw that child out the window. That's right around the corner from you. White folks that made something they can't put back in the bottle. In the bottle. And so that's what this whole thing is. That's what the whole thing is. And so, when Alex Hale did Roots, he didn't do it. It was Murray Fisher, the senior editor of Playboy magazine. Now watch this now. The guy's book that Kunta Kinte came out of was Harold Colander, a white boy, who wrote a book called The African. Now, when you go home or get with somebody to know the computer, punch up the federal judge in upstate New York that Colander sued Alex Hale and Playboy. And the judge made them pay him $650,000 and admit in my court that you lied. So that's all documented in federal court. It's documented. But y'all don't know that. But they talk about Willie Lynch. We all crazy. 300 years ago, white folks didn't talk that way. And 300 years from now, we won't be talking that way. The white boy that got the nigger to do it, they were CIA. It's a book out now. But y'all believe anything this cracker tell you. But you just go home and say what? You know, anything that cracker says. I ain't got the time to find out if it's true, so I just say, you lied. That covers it all. Now, he might not be lying, but you lied to me so much, I'm not going to believe your truth. You lying, nigga. That's simple. That's who you are. That's who you are. And so again, I just say, I feel bad because I know who you are. I know who you are. I've got 10 children, 13 grandchildren, 1 great-grand. I know who they are. I know they indigo children. They travel every night while y'all sleep. That's who they are. So, you got a 3 in your birth chart. What day you born?
11-14.
Huh?
11-14.
11, 14, 5,
89. 89.
89.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can find it. What day you born? 11.
Yeah.
14.
Yes.
What year?
1989.
1989. And your birthday, brother?
314.
3, 4. So maybe that's the 3 I was picking up. That's how the energy works. But you don't have to worry about nothing. Huh? You don't have to lock no damn door. You serious? The universal God ain't never locked heaven or hell. And while we talking about heaven and hell, if I got a choice to pick hell, I take Russia. They ain't never knew how to make a room hot. If the heat don't work. So if I got to go, let me go to Russia. And then y'all saw something the other day when Putin went to China. But before that, Obama went to China and they didn't do what?
Talk about it.
Huh?
Talk about it.
Give him a stare.
No, huh?
Give him stairs to get off the plane.
They didn't give him the stay. Why?
They don't respect him.
No. That ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with it. It's because the head of China got some folks over there he got a problem with. So if he make like he didn't have the stairs, then they happen. So, but you notice Obama got everything he asked for. And then the next person that came up was Putin. And then that night, you heard that evening, that Putin's #1 driver, y'all hear the story? Had been killed. Huh? Why? Because Putin and the Chinese said this. You tell me a secret, I tell you one. And they're the ones that told Putin that his #1 driver was working for America. That's why they killed him. See, this is out of your league. You ain't got nothing to do with this. Huh? Nothing. The one thing them Jews did in Germany, they knew they wasn't involved in Hitler's shit. You think you part of it. Huh? Who can pull something up for me? Can you pull something up for me?
What you need me to pull up?
I didn't hear you.
Is that what you need me to pull up?
I didn't ask you that. I said, can you pull something up?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I want y'all to hear this. All birth certificates is owned by the Vatican.
Wow.
Okay? All y'all sitting in here now. Traded every day on the New York Stock Exchange. That's what I want you to push up. Why?
Obama told you that.
Why are our birth certificates traded every day on the stock market? You talk about you ain't no slave. And if you ever looked at your birth certificate
It's good, right, Dick? It's a commodity.
and looked at what'd you say?
It's a commodity. We're a commodity.
We're commodities.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not talking to you. They didn't come in here. So I'm gonna say this again. I give up all my money for the movement. So I don't talk to you niggas that don't give up nothing.
Go ahead.
And I don't have to
Go
be
ahead.
validated by you. That's why I asked this brother here to pull it up. And when them white folks tell you, you believe. Did you get it yet, brother?
Yes, sir. It just took me to the Canadian one, but I know we're traded on the U.S. side as well.
No, I didn't ask that. I just said
Why?
that your birth certificate
My
is
birth
traded
certificate.
every day on the New York stock market. And if you ever seen a birth certificate and stock they made on the same paper, parchment paper. Okay? And the problem is, you come with ignorant niggas like you and try to tell you something, and I got to listen to some shit. But when a white boy tell you that, there ain't no problem. That's why I asked him to get the shit off the white boy and take it. So then all at once you will know what it is. Okay? You have the power. Huh? I'ma sing blues. Blues. My baby done left me. Huh? I ain't never sang a damn blues song. Huh? Going where? If my old lady leave me, I want to be a surprise. Don't just take all your stuff, take half mine. And just go. You want to take them children. See, most of these niggas want to see the children so they can get some of that pussy. But they want to see if your new baby look as pretty as his. I said, take them. I'll have me some more babies. And I won't let you see them. So did you find the one?
I found it by pulling the video. I don't want
The bill's been paid, right?
Just blocking it.
Not here. Here.
No, I have it, but I pulled up a video of it. I'm trying to go.
Okay, well.
Go around
See, my problem is I let my 6-year-old grandchildren work the shit. When I get to y'all don't even know what you're doing. I want you to hear this. And you get it?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Your birth certificate.
No, so they can hear you back there.
Your birth certificate is traded on the stock exchange. You are a human resource for your corporation/country.
And you niggas think y'all bad. Huh? Go home and argue with your lady, with your children, but you can get by with that shit. Argue with America, they'll have tanks there. How many of y'all know that the United States military is 85% non-American? Any of y'all know that? You know why? Because they know a white soldier is not going in the white community and shoot white folks like a nigga would. So they got foreigners to do it. Foreigners to do it. Mr. Gaines, how many of y'all know that 130 cities in America, the cops can't find guns for their bullets? Everybody know that?
They can't find what?
Guns! I mean,
Bullets.
they can't find bullets for their guns. And they can't say it because they think people will start robbing. So who punch that up for? Who got it? Huh? Who got it? This is what this is about. Well, y'all want to learn a new dance. I never had a reefer made more money than Frank Sinatra, and they never had sex with a white woman, and they got nothing to do with a black woman. Am I talking or not? I'm scared of white women. So when I was a little boy, I went to movies. And I saw Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula, and they came out of a white woman's belly, and I think they still up there. Ain't nothing personal. You see the movie King Kong? Huh? That's about Jack Johnson and the white woman. Ain't no damn movie, really? Huh? It's about Jack Johnson and the white woman. On Empire State Building. Y'all saw it, huh?
Right.
I'm gonna rewrite it. And it's gonna start out here on the Empire State Building with this white woman. Just smash that bitch and drop it. Movie over! See how it works? I'm gonna say this again, I said it over there, but this is for your benefit. 12 noon every day. Just pray to the universe of God. 7-11. I mean, 9/11. That the truth will come out. Now here's the difference between the church. I can't pray to God to lie for me. So if the truth that's coming out is not what you heard, that's what you asked him for. That the truth will come out. It's that simple. You niggas can talk about the church all you want. I don't hear y'all talking about dope pushers. Huh? I don't hear you talking about them redneck crackers that would kill you. I never heard you talk about dope pushers. Why? They'll hurt you. But they won't hurt you when you know that. I'll come out here tonight. I'll go back. No bodyguards. Huh? I don't need none. If the God that put everything together can't protect me. President Kennedy, he had the best bodyguards, and they got him. Do you know to this day they can't find his brain?
Right.
Let me see your hand. How do you just shoot the President of the United States in that few minutes? Somebody come in and took his brain. His brain. Kennedy didn't die in Dallas. He died April of '71 on a Nassau's Island. Okay? That's what this is about. Was you punching up something? What'd you get? Talk loud so they can hear you.
Cops running out of bullets because
Now, hear this now. Hear this. Wait, hold it. In about 130 cities. Why? Because Homeland Security bought billions of dollars worth of bullets for this reason. Now listen to what he's saying now.
cops running out of bullets because gun nuts bought them all.
See that I say gun nuts. Bought them all. The cops ain't got no bullets. Huh? That's where this is going. The other thing is, stand your ground. When did you hear that pertaining to what? What state?
Florida.
Did you know 38 states had stand your ground before Florida did, including Washington, D.C., which is all niggas? Huh? Did you hear me? Stand your ground. But now let me tell you how the universe works. The state of Indiana invented the Ku Klux Klan. In 2012, Indiana is the only state that has legislation to stand your ground against cops. Okay? Okay? See, y'all think cops because y'all scared of them. The people that run this don't give a shit. They know they ain't nothing but a piece of shit, and they're gonna kill them all. But you niggas scared of them. Huh? Now watch this now. The legislation was signed in 2012. Who just pulled that up? But stand your ground.
Well, nobody put it. You didn't tell
Okay,
me.
somebody pull it up and you see it. Stand your ground against the cops. Huh? That means if you at home and a cop hit your door and scare you, you can kill him. Huh? Because the folks that run this country don't give a damn about you or them. You see this here. We interviewed cops in Indiana. Most of them didn't even know it. What'd you say? So they can hear you.
It says a judge ruled against it.
Huh?
The judge ruled against stand your ground.
No, it's still enforced. Trust me.
It's still enforced.
Still enforced. Okay. Still enforced.
July 12th.
June 12th. June 12th, 2012.
Huh?
Stand your ground against the police. Indiana recently passed a law allowing a person to use deadly force against public servants due to unlawful intrusion.
Now, this is what's here. Huh?
This means if a police officer enters your home without a warrant or invitation and use unlawful force against you, you have the right to retaliate under Indiana law, provided the person is on his or her own property.
See how it works? Now, let's look at Trayvon. He lived in a gated community. Huh? So if you live in a gated community, it means if I'm your brother, huh, and come to your house, the folks on the gate got to know I'm coming.
Right.
They got to know what kind of car and the license plate. Huh? The most expensive thing you pay is for the computers that take pictures. If Trayvon went out the gate and came back in, how come there are no pictures of him? That's what you paying for. How come there's no pictures of him going? How come there ain't no pictures of Zimmerman? How many of y'all know Zimmerman lives 40 miles from that happened in a 90% black community? How many of y'all know that? Huh? And we go there and interview and the nigga say, I don't know who this is, but it ain't him. It's called mind control. That's what it's called, mind control. So somewhat. So again, I'm saying you have the power. Did you pull up the New York Times story? 500 black men is missing. Someone pull it up for me quick. 5 million black men is missing, but they won't steal one of you niggas' cars, because y'all find them. 5 million black men. Pull it up. It's missing. That don't mean they in jail. Huh? 5 million black men. When I go to the hotel tonight, I'll call Ralph and get the count for tonight. Okay?
Then it went up.
Read it loud so they can hear you.
Is this in United States?
1.5
Go ahead.
1.5 million missing black men. Our analysis of the number of missing African American men relies on the 2010 census.
Now just listen to this. Hear me.
The government.
Whoa. Y'all black. Y'all think y'all know some shit? All you know how to do is cook greens and make some barbecue. They taking them tonight while you here. And they take them right above us. Anybody know where they put them?
That planet.
Huh?
That planet.
That planet. Up there. Well, how you know that? That's what it is. That planet up there. They call it our neighbor.
It's like super urban, like Earth 2.
Yeah.
Wait. Don't want all y'all to talk. So what'd you say?
No, he's asking what it's called. It's like it's called super urban or Earth 2 or something.
Man, I got all that stuff. Here's the first thing you need to know. You don't need to know all that shit. The white folk just told us that 5 million black men is missing. Let's work on that. Let's work on that. Let's go call your friends. Melton there? No, he hasn't been here in 5 weeks. No, he won't. It's that simple. That's simple. You hear and you think you know everything, and you black women, oh, gee, I have so much fun with you. You ever left home, sister, and you got your bad outfit on, and them shoes that go with that outfit, and then when you get ready to leave here, the guard tell you, you better go pee. And you say, oh, I can make it home.
Yeah.
That's God telling you can't.
Right.
So you get in the car and you get 5 miles away from here, and 5 miles away from your house, where there ain't no talking. And then the same thing, now get up. And you be in the car slumped over, can't move, because you ain't gonna pee in your ride. You've been living there 35 years, and you ain't never, ever drove home and wasn't a parking space in front of your house. It's like 4 blocks away. You got to park and you walk back like you got some disease. Then you get up to the door, and you got the pee bag, and you doing that, and there's a little noise you make. Huh? And you go all the way down to the ground, and you don't get sore. That's the pee day. And then just when you stick your key in the door open up, and the thing said, I was just playing. You ever left home, and you got them tight shoes on, but they look good, they feel good, and after you get 3 hours from home, they're killing you, can't take them off, but your feet are swell. So now you get all the way home, and call your best girlfriend. You say, oh, girl, these shoes was killing me. But once you take them off, it stops, right? So it's obvious it's the shoes. Once you throw the shoes away. If your feet stop hurting when you take your shoes off, it ain't coming from your car. It's coming from your shoes. So don't throw them back in the closet, but 6 months later, you put on them same outfit and wear the same shoes. Somewhere. So again, I just say back, you have a car. Look at it, and don't have to be validated. You know, yes, please. Last question. Come on, talk loud.
I love listening to you, I'm growing from you, but how do I learn from myself? If you can give us about 7 to 10 books
No, I'm not gonna give you a book. You go get the goddamn book. I'm saying you go get the book.
Suggest what
No.
to read? No?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my time.
Okay.
When all you got to do is get the book. You ain't asked me to tell you where you can buy some crack. You can find that on your own. No, I'm not missing you. You missing me. I'm saying I do 100, 200 dates a year. I'm gonna take some time to get you some shit when all you got to do.
No, you don't have to get it. You can just tell me
No,
tonight.
I'm not gonna tell you tonight.
Okay.
All you got to do is go find out.
Okay.
If it's there, you can Google it, then you'll find it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Yes.
I wanted to ask
I
about.
can't hear you.
I wanted to ask about the press run you did with James Baldwin. How did that come about?
The what?
The press run you did with James Baldwin when you was doing the tour about the book Nigger. You did like a speech in a conference with James
So she
Baldwin.
put that together.
I want to know how that came about. 'Cause
I
that
don't
really
know.
inspired me.
That wasn't my job. She put it together. I won't get on the airplane.
We have to do a presentation, and we are sort of out of time. Looking for John George. Establishment.
Okay, now, here we go.
John George.
Again, here we go.
Mr. Gray.